Samsung might finally be bringing a flagship-level AI feature to a mid-range phone, and that could completely change what people expect from budget devices. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. The upcoming Samsung Galaxy A57 is rumored to introduce something called Transcript Assist, a feature that until now has been locked to premium Galaxy phones. And if this leak turns out to be true, it's a pretty big deal. Not because it's flashy, but because it's genuinely useful in everyday life. Here's why this matters. For the past few years, mid-range phones have been all about balance. Good enough cameras, decent performance, solid battery. But AI has mostly stayed a flagship-only experience. If you wanted the smartest features, you had to pay top dollar. Now, Samsung seems ready to blur that line. Transcript Assist originally debuted on the Samsung Galaxy S24 lineup, and it's one of those features that sounds simple but becomes incredibly powerful once you use it. It lets you record speech, instantly convert it into text, and even translate it into different languages. Think about meetings, lectures, interviews, or even just phone calls. It turns spoken words into something you can search, edit, and share. And yes, it even works during calls. That means you could have a conversation in one language and get a translated transcript almost instantly. For people who deal with multiple languages daily, that's not just convenient, it's a real upgrade in communication. Now, bringing that to the Galaxy A series changes the equation. Until now, phones like the Samsung Galaxy A56 had what Samsung calls awesome intelligence, basically a lighter version of Galaxy AI. You still got useful tools like Circle to Search, Object Eraser, AI photo editing suggestions, and features like Best Face. These are nice additions, no doubt. They make photos cleaner, searching faster, and everyday tasks smoother. But they're not the kind of features that fundamentally change how you use your phone. Transcript Assist is different. It's not just about convenience, it's about productivity. It's something students, professionals, and even casual users can actually rely on daily. And that's why its possible arrival on the A57 feels like a shift, not just an upgrade. Of course, there are still some unknowns. It's not clear whether this feature will be exclusive to the A57 or if it might also come to more affordable models like the Galaxy A37. And since this is still based on leaks, nothing is officially confirmed yet. But even beyond this one feature, the A57 is expected to keep all the existing AI tools from the previous model. So you're likely getting the full package: smart photo editing, search enhancements, and now possibly advanced voice transcription on top. That sounds like a strong upgrade. But there's a catch: price. Rumors suggest the Galaxy A57 could cost a bit more than its predecessor. Even a $50 increase starts to raise questions, because at that point, people will naturally compare it to other mid-range phones that focus more on hardware. For example, the upcoming OnePlus Nord 6 is expected to go in a completely different direction. Instead of focusing on AI, it's expected to offer massive hardware upgrades, like a huge battery and an ultra-smooth high refresh rate display. So it really comes down to what you value more. Do you want smarter software that helps you do more, or raw hardware power that enhances performance and battery life? That's the bigger picture here. Samsung seems to be betting that AI is the future, even in mid-range phones. And honestly, they might be right. Features like Transcript Assist aren't just gimmicks, they solve real problems. They save time, reduce friction, and make your phone feel like a tool, not just a device. But at the same time, not everyone cares about AI. Some people just want a phone that lasts longer, runs faster, and handles games or videos without breaking a sweat. And for them, something like the Nord 6 might feel like the better deal. So the Galaxy A57 could end up being a very interesting test. If people embrace these AI features, it could push the entire mid-range market in a new direction, where software intelligence matters just as much as hardware specs. But if buyers push back on price or don't see the value, then maybe AI still has some convincing to do. Either way, one thing is clear. Mid-range phones are no longer just about compromises. They're starting to feel a lot more like flagships in disguise, and the Galaxy A57 might be the clearest sign of that shift yet. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.